Hi, I'm Dr. Reed, and I wanted to welcome you to FSSC 1105 Beginning Swimming. I will not be there the first 2 Mondays that are class meet, so I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit about what to expect from me if you've never had me in class. You guys will not get to meet me until after the last drop date, the last day to drop. So I wanted to come on here and tell you kind of what I expect as a teacher and what you guys can expect from me and what I expect from you as a student, so that you can make the correct decision as to whether this is the class you need to stay in or get out of before I get back and before the drop date passes. So I just wanted to come in here and kind of tell you a little bit about the class, my expectations, and that kind of thing. So this is beginning swimming class. If you are a swimmer or you have never swam before, it's totally okay to be in here. I have had mixtures of both many times, and I just kind of adapt and help you out. You are welcome to have goggles and nose plugs and swim caps. That's totally up to you. Buy a good pair of goggles if you're going to do goggles. Don't buy a cheap pair that's going to break all the time. But invest in a good pair of goggles if you're wanting goggles. The chlorine content level in the indoor pool is a little bit high, so I would suggest that you not wear your favorite swimsuit in the pool, because by the end of the semester your swimsuit will probably be discolored and not fit quite as snug as it used to because of the chlorine eating the your swimsuit. Sorry, I see the sun is coming through and I'm trying to find the best angle for my camera. Maybe right there. Okay, we'll try that one. Okay, so how are you going to be graded in this class? Participation is the biggest thing. You get 150 points from participation. We're going to do 2 aerobic swimming tests, which means you're going to swim for 12 minutes straight at the beginning of the semester and the end of the semester, and compare how you did. Hopefully at the end of the semester you have better efficiency in swimming and better breathing and timing and rhythm and things like that. So hopefully you'll do better on the second, the post-test, the 12-minute swim test. You will have a final written exam, and that will cover all of your swimming topics, swimming types of swims, safety, types of diving, all that kind of stuff. And then you'll also be graded on your swimming level, so where you are at the end of the year. And kind of what that looks like. So I'm a very fair teacher when it comes to swimming, but I expect that you are going to give it your best. You cannot come to swim class for 12 weeks and practice only 1 day a week and not practice at any other time and expect to be a very good swimmer. So this is just an introduction to class, maybe giving you some ideas on how you can continue to practice. And I'm not grading you on whether you practice outside of class or not, but I want you to come in here with very realistic goals, that if all you do is come to class and do what I ask you to do in class and you never practice again and you're not a good swimmer, don't expect a miracle by the end of the semester, okay? So that's kind of the grading policy there. We'll have fun most days. There's some days where it's just work, swim, and then other days, we may come and swim for a little bit and then we may play a game. Some of you who are very good swimmers, I may have you swimming laps, and those of you who are not experienced swimmers, I may be working with you individually to kind of help you out there. So it'll just be kind of different that way. Once we move to the indoor pool around October, the pool gets it's small, so it gets very crowded, and so we may have to adjust how we meet, and it may do a lot of sitting around waiting for people to swim because it is a very small pool. Now, we only have 10 in the class. I've limited it to 10 students because it is a small pool and it's hard to get 10 people to swim in there. I can fit more people in the pool when I'm doing water aerobics because we're only using a small space, but in swimming, we're going all the way across the pool, so I have to limit it to 10. But we'll see how it works out, and be prepared to stay the entire time. The first 2 Mondays of class, we will not meet. I'm actually out of the country, but I will be there the 3rd Monday of class. I think that's September 5th, and so we will be in the pool and we'll be practicing swimming. There are 2 nights throughout the semester that are football team, the developmental squad, is playing those 2 nights, and so we will have to meet somewhere else that night. We may not be swimming. We may be doing some outside of the water exercises to help with our swim stroke. So just so you guys know that there's 2 nights definitely this semester that we'll have an alternate meeting arrangement. So just so you guys wanted to come in here and let you guys see my face and see kind of who I am, since I know some of you do not know me, and like I said, I won't be around until after the drop date has passed. I don't think you need to drop the class. I'm not coming in here to scare you. I'm just saying that, you know, this is a beginning swimming class, and I want you to come in with the correct expectation. If you already know how to swim, you know, there may be some nights where I just say, hey, go do this many laps, and then you're out of here. There might be other nights where I say, ooh, wow, yeah, I know you know how to swim, but let me help you with this piece. For those of you who don't know how to swim, I'm not going to come in here and be like a taskmaster and just really push you to swim, but swimming is something everybody needs to know how to do. You need to be able to save yourself. If you ever get pushed into the water, or, you know, if you're swimming and you want to be able to swim well, I'm going to help you. And I take swimming extremely seriously. I'm very serious when it comes to swimming, but I do like to have fun in the water. So anyway, I wanted to come on here and just have you guys kind of meet me if you don't know me, and just make the correct decision. If you have any questions at all, please holler at me. I've taught people to swim in this class who have never swam before in their lives, and I've worked with people who have had disabilities where they couldn't move certain limbs, or they were even missing certain limbs. I've also, you know, and didn't have range of motion, and then I worked with students who have been high school swimmers before, so I don't mind. So if you have a question, email me. I'm 6 hours ahead of you guys, so if you email me and don't get a response for another day or 2, that's why. It's because I may be traveling, I may be without Wi-Fi, and then just the time difference as well. So I look forward to seeing you on our 3rd Monday. In the meantime, you all need to go onto Blackboard. I have activities for you to do while I am gone. Okay, and those are online activities, so you need to get to Blackboard and check on those. Please, please, please email me at creed, as in dog, at hsutx.edu. Please just email me and let me know that you know what you're doing, that you know that you've got activities to do on Blackboard, and that we are not meeting the first 2 Mondays in person for our class. Thank you. Bye-bye.